Welcome everyone. Today's lesson is Footprints Without Feet, written by H.G. Wells. First of all, introduction of the lesson. We often have heard that people in power generally start misusing their power. The present story is about a scientist named Griffin. He discovers the rare chemicals which can make a man invisible. But at the same time, the man can be touched and felt physically. What his invention was, it was like if you use that chemical, then you will be invisible, but you can be felt and touched by others. The story begins here. He had been discovering ways which could make a man invisible and finally swallowed certain rare drugs that made him invisible. He had made something and he swallowed it and he became invisible. He was first noticed by two boys in staircase of a house where they could just see his footsteps and started following it. They follow it until the footsteps are fainter and cannot be seen. First, as he is feeling cold, he enters a mall for some warmth. After the store shut down, he decides to wear some warm clothes and eat something. He first unboxes a few clothes and wears them. Then, from the kitchen of a restaurant, he eats cold meat and some coffee. Later, he goes to a grocery store and eats sweets and drinks wine. All these things he is doing while he is invisible. He then falls asleep on a pile of quills. He then wakes up in the morning when some of the store assistants had seen him and started chasing him. He quickly threw away all the clothes he was wearing and became invisible again. Actually, the thing was that the body only could be invisible, but if he is wearing any clothes over the body, then clothes will be visible. He quickly threw away all the clothes which he was wearing and again he became invisible. Then he started roaming around again without any clothes in the cold winter of London. He then decides to steal clothes from a theatre company as he knew he would get something there to cover his face as well. Because if he wears the clothes which he steals, but the face would always be invisible to others. And then he was easily being identified that this person is weird. He then steals bandages from his for his face, dark glasses, false nose and a hat for covering himself. All these things he steals from the theatre company. Glasses and false nose and hat to cover. He then hits the shopkeepers and steals all his money. Soon he realizes that London is too crowded to live like this and decides that he would go to a remote village. He books 2 rooms at an inn and at the Epping village. When he finds out that London is very crowded place and he is now and then he is seen by people, so he decides to go to some remote place where people hardly will notice him. He reaches there and it is strange for the people of Epping that a stranger with such a weird appearance has come to stay at an inn during the winter season. Once his money is over, he steals from the people and also hits the landlord and his wife. When they try to check his room in his absence, then the village constable is asked for help, but before that, Mrs. Hall, means the owner of the inn, the wife of the landlord, asks him questions regarding who he is and what he did to her furniture. This makes him really furious and he decides to show her who he really is. The people then see a headless man, Mr. Jaffers. The constable also finds out that he would have to arrest a man who does not have a head. They are unable to catch Griffin as he removes all his clothes and again becomes invisible. He even knocks out Jaffers as he tries to catch him. Now comes the theme. Griffin was rather a lawless person. He did not like to follow law. Griffin is a brilliant scientist, which is evident from his drug of invisibility. He could create it. It means he is brilliant. but he seems to enjoy the feeling of power which he got out of his invisibility. The power to hurt anybody without getting noticed can give sadistic pleasure to somebody. If you can hurt people but you can never be caught, then you feel like feel like a sadist. A true scientist makes discovery for the larger benefit of the society, unlike Griffin. What he did, he was using his invention, his discovery, only for himself. Griffin never thought twice before harming anybody. He put his landlord's house on fire. Then his stealing acts at shops and later in the village indicates towards this. When he was encountered by the landlady of the inn, he threw chair at her and her husband. Lawless persons never think about safety and well-being of others. They are always preoccupied by their own benefit only.